So yeah, change is inevitable, but it's also inexorable. So why resist it? After all, resistance is futile. So the Borg would have us believe. Hey, folks, you can't stop change any more than you can stop the Earth from rotating. I mean, picture this. I'm standing on the side of a mountain and I see an avalanche coming right at me, just like the guys in the picture here. 600,000 tons of snow and debris rocketing toward my position at more than 80 miles an hour. Now, am I somehow going to stop that massive behemoth with my bare hands or something? No, I'd better get out of the way, or some polar bear is going to have himself a Cuban popsicle for dessert tomorrow night. Sometimes changes we experience are subtle. Other times, they're drastic. Let me illustrate. Have any of you ever been on a roller coaster? They're fun, they're exciting, and they're dreadful all at the same time. Perhaps more dreadful than fun if you're prone to motion sickness. But that's for me. In an amusement park called Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia, there's one called Apollo's Chariot. Man, what a rush. After an initial drop of more than 200 feet, you feel like you're about to break the sound barrier in a roller coaster. But in reality, you're not going too much faster than the legal speed limit on an open stretch of interstate in Arizona. Did you know that right this second, although you're sitting still in your seat, you're actually moving at more than 1,000 miles an hour? Yeah, that's the approximate speed of the Earth's rotation at the equator. But you can't feel it. I mean, that's some serious paradigm shifting going on, but totally imperceptible. Speaking of perception, think about what time it was when I first started speaking. And while a few minutes have gone by since then, and it's a different time now, it's still the same day now. What does that tell you? Well, it tells me that out of the same mouth, I can say, time has changed and time has not changed, and not even bear the slightest resemblance to the average politician. Okay, it's all a matter of perception, right? Subtle or drastic, internal or external, positive or negative, folks, change is inexorable. Benjamin Disraeli, British Prime Minister in the late 1800s, once said, change is as inexorable as time, yet nothing meets with more resistance. And those who do resist, well, those are the antagonists I was referring to earlier. Not only is change inevitable and inexorable, but change can also be inspiring. I alluded to this in the last couple of slides, but here again, it is neither good nor bad. It's what I make of it. See, change forces me to break out of my comfort zone. It's not healthy to stay in a rut. As someone once said that a rut is nothing more than a grave with both ends knocked out of it. By contrast, we were able to change, to grow, to learn, to improve, to innovate. When I deal with change, I recognize that my goals and expectations must be set higher.